once the cabbage is almost done, I'm going to cook the merguez. This doesn't take very long. I'm just going to put it in a skillet with a little bit of oil and cook it like that. And then once it's cooked down, I'll add some of it to the cabbage and mix that up together, and then we're going to have that with some cornbread, and that's about it. So a really simple meal, but it should be very, very tasty because these are very, very good. So good. I'm cheating today, so I'm just making packaged cornbread. The best way to do this, of course, it's homemade cornbread, but I don't always have the desire to do homemade cornbread because it takes more effort. So I'm gonna cheat today, y'all, and just make some packaged cornbread with this. So I'll come back in a little while and show you guys the cabbage again. To go ahead and put a top on this, and I'm doing that so that it can cook faster. Y'all don't clown my top. Don't clown my top, okay? I have 5 younger brothers. My 3rd oldest brother did this a while back because he accidentally put the top on the eye and it started to melt. So that's what it looks like from the inside, but the top still works, so y'all don't clown my top. So we're gonna let that cook down, and I'll show you guys what that looks like a little while later. Okay, y'all, so here is the lamb sausage. It's all done, and my husband finished it for me because I was in there editing. But I want to show you guys that, see, he cut it apart. After it's cooked, then you can cut them apart. And you just have these nice little lamb sausages. This is what the cabbage is looking like. Okay, y'all, so this is about where I want my cabbage. Now, mind you, the green cabbage cooks down more than the purple cabbage does. It's not very crunchy. But then again, it's not too mushy and soft. I know that some people like to cook their cabbage down until it's really, really mushy. You can see those green pieces in there. They're softer than the red. But this is good for us because I feel like it has some nutritional value left. It's not cooked all the way down until it's mush. If you're not used to cooking cabbage, just know that cabbage has a very strong smell. When you cut it and when it starts to cook, it has a strong smell. So if you're not used to that, just be prepared. Have some incense or something in the house for when you first start to cook your cabbage if you can't deal with that smell. So I'm going to go ahead and put my vinegar and seasonings with this, and then add the merguez, and you guys will see everything together because my cornbread is baking right now. So here is my cabbage all seasoned, and you see this is about half the pot. So remember, we started off, it was full, and I told you guys it was going to cook down. So however much cabbage you put in your pot to start with, it's going to cook down to about half that amount. So now I'm just going to put my lamb merguez in there. Scoop this in there, and I'm going to scoop some of the oils from the lamb in there because it's going to give the cabbage a nice flavor. So we're gonna put all of that in there. Then I'll stir it and see how that tastes, how that looks. And if it needs a little bit more flavor, a little bit more oil, then I'll pour that in there as well. So there you have it. Some very pretty purple and green cabbage with some halal lamb sausage. Here is my cornbread. So this is the package that I used. And I use this and also some other packages of cornbread, but I no longer use Jiffy because Jiffy has lard in it. It's hot, hot, hot. That's what it looks like. And y'all saw when I was mixing it earlier. For my cornbread, I always use almond milk, and then I put an egg in there, and I always put honey in my cornbread. I make it a little bit sweet. My husband really loves the way I make my cornbread, whether I'm making it from scratch or whether I'm tweaking the cornbread that comes out of a package. He really loves it, so he's probably gonna get this whole fourth with his food. So this is my husband's first plate. He'll probably get some more, and he really loves the lamb sausage, so I piled that up for him. And I'm gonna give him his pineapple juice that y'all saw me get for him earlier at Phoenicia. So this is for him, and I will eat in just a little while because I'm actually editing a video right now. Let me give y'all a close up. Ooh, y'all, and I tasted it. It is so good. I hope he loves it.